The Widow of Zarephath, 1 Kings 17 chapter 7 to 24. Welcome to our channel. Today our video is the Widow of Zarephath. The story of the Widow of Zarephath in 1 Kings 17 verses 7 to 24 is a powerful narrative about God's provision, faith, and miraculous power. During a time of severe drought and famine in Israel, God sends the prophet Elijah to a widow in Zarephath, a town in Sidon, outside Israel. Through Elijah's encounter with this widow, God not only provides for her and her son, but also demonstrates his ability to perform miracles, reaffirming that he is the ultimate source of sustenance and life, even in desperate circumstances. The passage begins after the brook Cherith, where Elijah had been hiding and receiving provisions from ravens, dries up due to the ongoing drought. God then commands Elijah to go to Zarephath, a town in the region of Sidon, where he has instructed a widow to provide for him. Zarephath was outside Israel, indicating that God's care extends beyond Israel to all people, even to a Gentile widow. When Elijah arrives at the city gate, he sees the widow gathering sticks. He asks her for water, and as she is about to go to fetch it, he also asks for a piece of bread. The widow replies that she only has a handful of flour and a little oil left, and she plans to make a final meal for herself and her son before they die of starvation. Despite her dire situation, Elijah assures her that if she makes him a small loaf first, God will not let her flour and oil run out until the drought ends. The widow, in an act of faith, does as Elijah requests. True to God's word, her jar of flour and jug of oil do not run out, and she, her son, and Elijah are able to eat throughout the remainder of the famine. This miraculous provision demonstrates God's faithfulness and power, sustaining the widow and her family in the midst of overwhelming hardship. Later, the widow's son falls ill and dies. In her grief, she accuses Elijah of bringing judgment upon her household. Elijah prays fervently to God, asking for the child's life to be restored. God hears Elijah's prayer, and he miraculously raises the child from the dead. Elijah returns the boy to his mother, and she declares, "Now I know that you are a man of God, and that the word of the Lord from your mouth is the truth." The story of the Widow of Zarephath in 1 Kings 17 verses 7 to 24 is a powerful testament to God's provision and miraculous power. Through Elijah's obedience and the widow's faith, God demonstrates his care for those in desperate need, even outside the borders of Israel. This narrative highlights that God is faithful to fulfill his promises, and it underscores the importance of trusting him in times of crisis. The widow's experience with God's provision and the resurrection of her son affirms the reality that God's power is beyond human understanding and that he is always faithful to those who trust in him. Thanks for watching. For more blessings and more videos, please subscribe to our channel. God bless you and your family.